What's good, everybody? It's your boy JTK, aka Josh Too Cool, and welcome back to another video. Sorry if my voice is a bit low. It's nighttime. It's about 11 p.m. that I'm filming this video. I didn't film it earlier because I have my podcast. I have other stuff too, but I'm making a goal. Like, I'm trying to be my most consistent that I've ever been this year in 2021. If this video is not out by tonight, it should be out by tomorrow, unless something comes up, but hopefully not. But this video is being recorded and it will be out soon. If it's tonight, tomorrow, whatever. Don't ask me why I'm wearing a hat in the house. It's because my hair right now just doesn't look good. So yeah, I have the camera at a new angle too. This is a better angle. So what I'm going to be talking about today is still on the lines of MMA, because I know I said I wanted to turn this into a basketball channel, but my main focus right now is MMA. I could do some basketball stuff for you guys, but right now this is for my MMA guys. I noticed that a lot of you guys are watching my MMA videos, so which means I would think that you're liking them, so I'm going to keep doing them for you. I see you guys tuning in, liking the videos, commenting and stuff, and I appreciate you guys engaging in the videos that I do. And I try to reply to comments. If I haven't replied to your comment down below this video. But what I'm going to be talking about today is your mentality. Now, it's not a training video. I did my training for today, but this is about your mentality going into an MMA fight or wrestling match or whatever. So I haven't had an MMA fight yet, but I plan to very soon. But I know a lot of people who have had MMA fights and who have had boxing matches, and this still goes with like wrestling matches. So if you're a wrestler, you could still watch this video, and especially if you're going into your first season. I know no one's going into any season right now because of the pandemic that's going on right now, but let's say it starts back soon, but you're not mentally prepared, then I'm gonna help you guys out right here. So first thing is, when you go into a match, right? This is for anybody, like MMA match, anybody. So keep that in mind while you're watching this. When you're going into a match, you gotta have the mindset that you're going to win. I don't care how bigger your opponent is. I don't care how much more experience that he has. I've went up against guys that have had 5 to 10 years experience who've been doing this since they were little babies. But in my head, I'm not going to tell myself that I can't beat him, because, then I won't beat him. So what you need to do is you need to get it through your head. You can't just tell yourself that I'm going to beat him but not believe it, right? You have to believe it. And it takes work. It does take work for you to actually believe in yourself. But that's a main key, is to believe in yourself. Believe what you're telling yourself is true. Because if you go into a fight, right, and you're telling yourself in your head that, oh my goodness, this guy does everything, right? I only do wrestling and jiu-jitsu. How am I going to beat this guy, right? But then you're not going to win. But if you think about, like, okay, maybe my stand-up game is not good as his, but, I can angle myself for a takedown. I've been practicing some defense. Let me get a takedown. Let me get him to the ground where he's not good at, right? Or in wrestling terms, if the guy's bigger than you, then you would assume that, okay, this guy's probably not as quick as me. Let me use my speed to my advantage, right? Those are things you could take in. If he's more muscular, which means his cardio might not be as good as yours, you can be like, oh, that's something I could take in too, right? So pretty much the first step is to know you're gonna win. Even if you don't win, I don't care if you go on a 50 game or a 50 match losing streak. Keep in your head that you're gonna win every single match, that you're gonna win a medal every day, every single day. I tell myself in my head that I picture myself winning a gold medal at OFSA. I picture that every day. And it didn't happen this past year, but I still pictured myself going to OFSA and that happened, and I did it every single night. It wasn't just one time I'm like, oh, imagine I went to offset, I never did it again. It was every time I, like, I was showering, every time I was, about to go to bed, I always pictured it because it was a goal of mine. It was a goal to, make it to offset. I've also pictured, in my head that me having a match in front of a hyped up crowd. That happened this past year. You have to manifest everything that's gonna happen, and that's what happened. That's what happened with me. I pretty much manifested everything because I lost the match, but it was in front of a hyped up crowd that the crowd was engaged in the match, and that's what mattered to me. I feel like me and him had the best match of the day just because of how engaged the crowd was, and it was amazing. It was an amazing atmosphere. I might not post it though because I lost, but I might go over it one day, in a reaction video. But yeah, being confident is what's gonna help you. It's really going to help you, and so you can't be telling yourself you're gonna lose. Yes, and you gotta manifest that. You gotta be like, okay, my goal is to make it to OFSA or make it to the state championships and win. You want to set your goals high. You want to have high expectations for yourself. And writing down your goals is another step. That goes into my next step. I don't know how many steps this is. I just know I'm giving you guys countless steps. But you guys want to write down your goals. I've written down my goals consistently. And even though they may not seem like they come true fast, it will. Sorry about that, y'all. One of my friends called me. That's why I should put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But when I'm recording, but yeah, like I was saying, you gotta write down your goals. You gotta know what you want, because you can't just go into a season and be like, I'm just gonna do this, unless like you're not taking it seriously. If you're, if I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, if you're not really taking it serious, then I mean that's fine. You can still watch this video for mentality purposes, but especially for the guys that are taking this serious, you need to take all these steps serious. You need to take into consideration that you need to be mentally strong, you need to be tough, and you need to believe in yourself. You need to write down your goals consistently, because that is what's going to help you. Right? So that's what's going to help you. Another thing is hanging out with positive people. If you're hanging out with people that are just negative around you and tell you that, oh, why are you doing wrestling, it's gay, or why are you doing wrestling, you suck at it, right? Or why are you doing wrestling, you're so skinny and small, right? If you're hanging around people like that, you're not really gonna go anywhere. It sucks to say, but you're not really gonna go anywhere if you're hanging around energy like that. If you're hanging around positive people, like, man, it's your first year, but keep working, like, keep it up, right? If you hang around guys like that, then yeah, you're going to be successful, because you're going to have that positive energy around you. You're going to have that motivation that, okay, I have people that believe in me, right? And if there's people that don't believe in you, then I'm going to say cut them out, because you don't need that kind of energy. You need the energy that's going to support you no matter what. The energy that's going to support you at your lowest at all times. I had people that never even contacted me when I was losing match after match. I made it to OFSA, and everybody started texting me. But I remember the guys that always stayed with me, and I remember all the people that were by my side still when I was at my lowest point, and I will never forget those people. And so those are the people that you need to have in your life that will give you that energy, will give you that positive energy, that motivation to do what you love and to do what you need to do, right? Because if I like to have the friends that tell me to do something. Like if I need to do something and I'm procrastinating and they tell me to do it, like they're like, Josh, if you don't do this, you're gonna, like, say if it's homework and they're telling me, like, Josh, if you don't do this, you're gonna fail, like you're not gonna graduate high school, right? And they keep pushing me to do it. Those are the friends that I want. As much as stubborn as I am sometimes, those are the friends that I want. So those are the people you need to surround yourself with. people that are gonna give you positive energy, always motivate you. So another step on the topic of motivation is watch YouTube videos like this. Uh, a bit of of a plug, to watch more of my videos, but watch a lot of videos, listen to motivational podcasts every time, before a tournament or before a tryout, for basketball or anything. I always listened to some of Kobe Bryant's interviews. Rest in peace to him and Gigi, the rest of the passengers. But I always listened to his interviews and podcasts because they were so motivating. They always, like, every time I listened to him, I would finish a workout and I would listen to Kobe. I would want to do another workout. That's how motivated I am when I listen to Kobe Bryant, because the way he speaks is amazing. The way he puts his words is just amazing, and it motivates you. That is what you need to listen to consistently, right? So watch videos like that. Watch videos like this. You can watch all my videos. That would be nice. But what in all seriousness, watch motivational videos like that. I'm not saying specifically watch Kobe Bryant because everyone has their different preferences, but try and listen to stuff. Like, if you can't, like, just sit there and just watch, you can listen to podcasts, listen to interviews, and listen to how people worked their way up, because Kobe Bryant was a kid from Italy, and Italy's not a place where many basketball players come from. Not many hoopers come from there, right? And he had to work his way up. Jimmy Butler, who was homeless at the age of 13, had to work his way up. But all these guys use manifestation, all this stuff. I know it sounds corny, but it's true. It's the real deal. You have to picture yourself going somewhere before you can actually go there. All these NBA players that you see on TV, all these successful athletes, LeBron, Steph Curry, even in baseball, in hockey, in football, all these guys, they use manifestation. They picture themselves going somewhere, right? All these guys, they write down their goals, right? So that is what you need to do. You need to be self-motivated, and you need to be motivated by others. You need to give yourself positive energy, and you need to have positive energy coming from other people. So yeah, sorry, I don't know why I looked back. I saw something yellow. I'm like, wait, what is that? It was my Lakers jersey. But you need to be motivated, self-motivated, and take all these steps that I'm telling you right now seriously. Especially if you're taking MMA, especially if you're taking MMA seriously, if you're taking wrestling seriously, or this is even for basketball, for sports in general, right? This could work. I'm just gonna title this, mentality for sports, because this works for all sports. Writing down your goals, talking to positive people, having self-motivation, all this could work for all other sports, not just MMA or wrestling, or like, it can work for anything, right? So sorry if I'm looking over there. I'm watching the Warriors game as well. It's not much of a competition. It's a 20-point game, but anyway, all this can be used for different kind of sports. Whether you play basketball, hockey, baseball, football, lacrosse, curling, it doesn't matter what you play. It will work, and just keep your mentality strong, because if you have a weak mentality, if you're weak spiritually, mentally, all this sounds corny. I know, I get it. I was one of those people too. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? And when I listened to people tell, like, people like, some people in my family would tell me stuff about this, when I was younger, in grade 9 and grade 8, I'm like, man, shut up, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Right? But now that, I'm 16, I'm a grade 11 now. Grade 10 is when I really started believing in it. Grade 9, I was a bit of a stubborn kid. And I know it was only 2 years ago, but, I've really changed. I've changed the kind of music that I listen to, even though, I've been a diehard Eminem fan since 2018. But I've changed the kind of people that I hang around. I don't hang around the people that don't have any goals in life. There are going to be the people that you have to cut out of your life that, are just not going to help you, or not going to be there. Because let's be honest, if you're in grade 8 or 7, your best friend right now could likely not be your best friend in 5 years, right? And I'm lucky to have friends that I've been with since, grade 7. I'm in 11 right now, right? And grade 6 as well. But grade 6, I don't talk to many people from grade 6, like from 7 or 8. Right? I'm lucky to have that. Not everyone has that though. Everyone sometimes loses people because they're like, oh, they're not the right friend for me. I'm a changed person, right? That's why, friendships don't really last. People change. But if you can manage to keep a friendship that is tight, that is going to keep you going and have that positive energy, then keep that friendship, I guarantee you, because right now it's working out for me. I'm feeling myself. I made a video with shoot greens and money, two of my closest friends for so long. I've known them for 4 or 5 years now, and they've been by my side no matter what. At my lowest, at my highest, at my medium. I'm gonna stop it right there. But they've been with me no matter what, and they've always given me motivation. They're guys I can go to with my problems. It doesn't matter what, and they'll help me, and they've done that numerous times. So surround yourself with people like that, and it'll really help you, believe me. So I know this video sounds corny. I'm gonna take a sip of Sprite because I've been talking a lot today. I'm not sponsored though, by the way. I'm wearing green and I'm drinking out of green bottle. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. But anyway, I want you guys to really watch this video again if you have to. Right? Really take in, make sure you're mentally tough going into MMA fight, basketball game, a wrestling match, right? Make sure you're mentally tough, because if you're not, and make sure you could picture yourself, manifest yourself, right? And if you can't do that, then you're likely probably not gonna be successful. I'm sorry to say, I was trying to put it in a nicer way, but you need to picture yourself going somewhere and actually believe it. I don't want you to be like, okay, I'm gonna go to the NBA finals in the future. I want you to believe it, right? One of the main reasons, obviously, I worked hard. Working hard is one of the biggest things. You have to work hard. I push all my friends to work hard. One of my friends, he worked out for about 20 minutes. I'm like, why are you back already? Go work out more. Because when they work out with me, I push them to their limits. I push them till they're exhausted. Everybody that I work out with, you can ask every single person that I work out with, I push them and I push myself, right? So those are the people you need to surround yourself with, and be positive and all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys watching that video. If you guys are at this point in the video, comment Sprite in the comments if you're this far in the video. So if I see Sprite comments, I don't know, I'll like your comment, I'll reply, be like, hey, thanks, man. But put Sprite in the comments if you're this far in the video. But I hope you guys enjoy this motivational video. I plan to do a lot more of these. I don't know when this video will be up, but this video would have been a lot easier to edit if my friend hadn't called. So, but it's alright. This is what I do. I like doing this. I'm not getting paid for it. Even though it would be nice, but I love doing this. I've been doing it since 2016, and I haven't been getting paid then either. So that goes to show you I love doing this. I'm really myself when I'm on YouTube. Obviously, I don't cuss and everything like I do in real life, but that's because all kinds of people watch my videos, and I like to be more mature when I'm on here. But I'm saying I could no, I'm just, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and most importantly, stay cool. Happy New Year, yo.